Like with Weezer, I knew them because they were friends of some friends of mine, and they just got signed to Geffen. It was a big deal. And I didn't know Rivers, but I knew Brian, the guitarist, and Pat, the bassist, from just like, friends around LA, and they were, friends in bands.
Oh, wow.
And so when they, that was actually at the same time we were doing the Beastie Boys video. So this was like, it kind of all happened like in this one year where like, as I was saying, where we started Girl and all this stuff started happening.
Yeah.
And I remember Pat called me up, not Pat, Matt. Pat's the drummer. Okay, so Matt Sharp, the bassist, he called me up and he's like, hey, will you want to do a video with us? And Rivers doesn't like any of the video ideas we have, and he doesn't, Rivers was like really like wanted everything just like unpretentious, like like that cover, that album, the Blue album. It's like we're not, there's nothing cool about us. We're just four people in our clothes in front of this blue wall.
Gotcha.
And so they came over to our office, the production office, and I couldn't do a video. They wanted a video like that month, and I was already doing this I was doing the Beastie Boys video and a couple other things, and so I told them, I was like, so Rivers just wanted to ask me to come up with ideas, or like, and the label's like, we have this record's gonna be huge. They already knew it was gonna be big because it was so good. Like I got the advanced cassette of it, and I just couldn't stop listening to it. You just could feel that first album was like just contagious. And but anyway, so Rivers and the whole band came over, and the people from the label, and because they were just desperate to get the band to do a video so they could get it on MTV. And they didn't know who I was, or they didn't really care. They were just like, if this meeting helps convince Rivers to do a video, then
let's do it. Yeah,
let's do it. And Matt had spoken highly of me to Rivers, so Rivers. So they came over, and I was like, just make a video that feels like that cover, because they'd sent me the artwork, and like just simple, like just like make it. It doesn't have to be a lot. It just like, if you just like get you guys performing in front of a blue wall, and performing and not performing, and kind of half performing and just not like taking it that seriously, and that's that. And Rivers like, but then what happens is this, that's it. And he's like, maybe at the end, like a bunch of dogs can run through.
Right.
And he's like, okay. And it's like, and then I didn't hear anything about it. And then a few weeks later, they were like, they couldn't find any that Rivers wanted to do. And he's like, we'll just wait if you'll do that video, that idea you told us about. Wow. And I said, what video idea?
You didn't even remember?
It wasn't a video. It was just some more like a mood.
Like a thought.
It was, like, it wasn't like a thought out thing. It was more like a feeling from what the record cover gave me. And River's like, I just want to do that. I was like, okay, cool. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, how would you do? And then we made that video. And
was it inspired by Goodfellas? The
long
cabana shot? Yeah.
Is that the one where they go down the basement?
They go down in the basement. It's one single shot.
Yes, I'll just say yes.
Come on, sounds better. Because that was a great. I mean, the whole video is just one shot, weaving in and out, and and what was interesting too is like I remember that video. It's right side up, going through, and you could see the guy kind of going through the kind of like Goodfellas, right? And then it goes into the set, and the set's upside down. Yeah, and then the camera turns around.
Yeah, we had them hanging. We got those ankle things with the hook on them. You know what I'm talking about?
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
For the very beginning?
For the beginning, yeah.
Really?
And so outside of the soundstage, we built this little hall with the things you could hang your ankles on.
Are you serious?
And the two guys are just hanging.
You had they were hanging upside down.
Yeah. Because I remember when I was a kid seeing those things and thinking they were so cool, and then we were trying to figure out how to do it. And I was like, just those things with the ankles.